friends, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to see how to write a research proposal. Last lesson we have seen many things, especially related to what a research is and how to do a research. Today we are going to see how we can develop a research proposal. It means here we are going to see how to write a research proposal. So stay tuned with our channel, and I hope you will get a very essential points in this video. So now let me directly go to how to write a research proposal. Firstly, let me see what a research proposal is. What a research proposal by itself. A research proposal is your plan. It is a plan of a researches. Research proposal is a plan for the researches. It describes in detail your study. It describes how your study is going to be undertaken. It is a decision about your study are based on the quality of the proposal. So it is about research funding, approval to proceed by institutional review board, and etc. So now let me see what a research proposal is. Research proposal is a written statement of the research design that includes statement explaining the purpose of the study. A research proposal is a written statement of the research design. It includes a statement about the reason of the study, why the study is undertaken. It is a detailed outline of procedures associated with a particular research methodology. It includes information on cost and deadlines. The proposal must communicate exactly what information, how and where it will be obtained through the study. Questionnaire and other supporting documents should be attached for references. In research proposal, a questionnaire and bibliography or reference must be attached to it. A research proposal is intended to convince others that you have a worthwhile research proposal or a research project. It means a research proposal, its main goal is to convince others. In order to do what? In order to imply that a research is worthwhile. It is a compatible research. It is a good research. So it is a way of convincing others. Generally, a research proposal should contain all the key elements involved in the research process. A research proposal should contain all important elements involved in research process and include sufficient information for the reader to evaluate the proposed study. Now let me see a function of research proposal. The first one is research proposal serves two functions. The first one is it allows you to plan your scientific work in systematic way. It allows you to plan your scientific work in a systematic way. This forward planning greatly increases the efficiency and efficacy of your work. The second one is proposal allows you to communicate your plan to others. particularly to research collaborator, supervisor, and funders. The latter category, funders, is very important because they are the one that release the funds for researches. Most professional science is grant-based. These grants are awarded on a competitive basis following the submission of research proposal. Therefore, writing a good proposal is essential skill for most scientists. Now let me see types of research proposal. There are two types of research proposal. The first one is a student proposal. The second one is management proposal. The management proposal also can be categorized into internal and external proposal. Internal proposal is the one that is developed by staffs, and the external one is likely competing against others for a contract or a grant. Unsolicited proposal has the advantage of not competing against others, but the disadvantage of having to speculate on the ramification of a problem facing the firm's management. The writer of unsolicited proposal must decide to whom the documents should be sent. Now let me see the research proposal contents. There is title of the topic, resume or abstract. There are also introduction, problem of statement, rationale, research questions, and hypothesis. These all are what contents of a research proposal. A research proposal should contain these all things, including review of literature, research methodology, significance, operational definition, scope of the study, overview of chapters, time frame, budget, bibliography, appendices. These all have to be what? These all have to be included in a research proposal. Now let me see each of them one by one. Research title must be reflective of its problem. It must answer what question will answer the following: what are trying to investigate or find out, or what are you going to discover. This should be answered by a research title. Who are the respondents or subject of the study? Where question will indicate the research locale or setting or the place where the research study is conducted. Abstract. Abstract is required in completed research studies. It is optional in a research proposal. You will need to determine if one is needed in your case. The elements of the abstract will include the following: concise statement of research hypothesis or research question, statement of expected number and characteristic of participants, brief summary of procedure or way data will be collected, a brief statement of how we'll analyze the results, and abstract this. As I said before, it is an optional. It is not a must-have topic. Introduction or background. Introduction, another name, is also known as background of the study. The purpose of this section is to introduce your research idea, establish its importance, you want to sell it to your reader, and explain its significance. You should start with general introduction that defines the research topic, demonstrate its importance, then review the relevant literature. This review should lead directly into statement of purpose of the study and your research questions. The introduction gives the background and provides the rationale of the study, moving from general to specific. This is done by establishing a research area and establishing a gap in the area. Then the writer sets out to occupy the gap. Now, let me see the guidelines in writing the introduction. It may be composed of 3 paragraphs, enabling the readers to see at a glance the entire contents of the research work. The intention of first paragraph in introduction is to provide the reader a mental warm-up, thus giving them information and readiness as to what the research is all about. It should introduce the study and justify the problem. The second paragraph carries the bulk of the introduction. The statement of the problem can best be used as frame of reference to write the paragraph. It is simply telling the reader the scope and the coverage of the study. This will help revolve around mentioning the purpose of the study, which is to determine the existing or not existing between the independent and dependent variables. The third or last paragraph is a sort of closing portion. That is intriguing and challenging the reader to become interested in knowing the results of the study. It is 1 or 2 sentences to link between the introduction and the statement of the problem. This part should be around 2 up to 3 pages in discussion. Now let me see what statement of the problem is. The very first and the most important step in research is statement of the problem. The very first, it is the very first. It means you should have a well-developed research problem in order to get what? In order to do good researches. Unless otherwise, your research may not be good if your statement of the problem is not good. Here, a problem when defined is have solved the problem. The nature of the problem determines the types of study to conduct.